Welcome to the Fritz Hot Zone Show with Mr. Fritz on location here in Thompson Falls, Montana. Ta-da! Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Thompson Falls, Montana. Look at this. And special shout out to Snowman Dan and Rachel.
Over 2 years, the PBR is back in Billings this weekend, and a Montana rookie is trying to steal the show. MTN's Alec Boffinger picks up action for round 2 tonight.
Hello everybody, round 2 of the PBR tonight here in the Metro. I'm Alec Boffinger. Chase Doherty, the former MSU Cowboy, the round 1 leader after 90.5 point ride yesterday. We'll see if he can stay on in round 2. Doherty, though, couldn't make it back-to-back qualified rides as he's bucked off here by Jaded. Doherty, though, still finds himself in the top 3 of the event. Now we'll go to the Montana native Jess Lockwood, a 2-time PBR world champion. He was bucked off in round 1, and it looks like he's still trying to get back into rhythms. He's unable to post a qualified ride. Let's go to 2018 PBR world champion KEYF Pacheco. The Iceman becomes the first bull rider to ride Lonesome Fugitive as he posts an 89.5. Reigning world champion Jose Vitor Lemmy trying to post a qualified ride after Friday's no score. And Lemmy rides soup in a group for 89.5 points as he and Pacheco split the round win. But everyone is looking up at Cody Teal. The youngster from College Station, Texas, stays atop Wooden Nickels for 86 points and is the leader heading into Sunday's championship round. He's the only rider with 2 qualified rides. We'll be back here tomorrow for all your final round action. For MTN Sports, I'm Alec Boffinger.
Thank you, Chris. It was also a perfect day for some carnage. After missing out in 2020, the Shepherd Lions Club annual Demolition Derby returned with a bang. MTN's David J. has more on the fundraising tradition.
7 drivers start the day to compete in the 5th annual Shepherd Lions Club Demolition Derby.
Just outside, good event, you know, people want to work hard and have some reward to go out there and compete just like anything. We all compete in different ways, and these folks compete by banging cars up against each other.
Most of the time it's pretty wild. I've heard of people going up to 45 out there. Usually around 25, 35 probably. Yeah, although usually your adrenaline's pumping so bad, you don't even feel it, so.
A lot goes into the Demolition Derby before and during the competition, and for the drivers and for the Lions Club, the event
A Missoula microbrew kombucha company launched a new activity for locals this spring. The imaginative way is sure to make you smile and inspire you to pick up some litter. MTN's Geneva Zoltek gives us a look at Gnome Fest.
If you're out and about at one of Missoula's many public parks and you see a magical creature, you might want to take a second look. Hidden in tree crevices are dozens of gnomes made of earth-toned clay so they blend in. It's an imaginative spin on cleaning up the public parks by local kombucha company Back to the Mother.
So originally Gnome Fest was as part of a summer camp program that I helped develop in Pennsylvania.
Holman said the idea sprung from a need to incentivize kids to clean up litter at the camp.
Well, ever since then, I've always wanted to bring that to Missoula.
Beginning on April 22nd, Earth Day, a crew placed close to 270 handmade gnomes and 1,000 palm stones around Missoula. The point is to provide a tangible reward for picking up trash.
We've had lots of engagement with our social media platforms and seen lots of people with bags of trash as they're out hunting. And I feel like I've noticed the parks seem a little cleaner.
Certain gnomes come with prizes. If you find one holding a coin, you've won a prize worth Bitcoin value. You can also win kombucha and other prizes.
Participation is really easy. I mean, really just keeping your eyes peeled for these objects. But really, it's taking more accountability for these public lands that we all share. And, you know, you don't have to have any other reason to pick up trash.
Holman says Gnome Fest is set to become a yearly tradition.
Yeah, this is kind of our way of giving back to our community. We're a small business here. We started from scratch, and you know, we've been able to slowly bootleg and grow ourselves to the point of sustainability, and we're just so grateful to be a part of the Missoula community.
Holman tells me there are still plenty of gnomes out there to be discovered. If you see one, make sure to tag on social media, #GnomeFestMissoula. In Missoula, Geneva Zoltek, MTN News.
Gnome Fest is set to continue until all the prize gnomes are found.
John, Amy, back to you.
Thank you, John. Our Storm Tracker team of meteorologists continue to report updates on the worsening drought over southwest Montana as we head into the summer months. One of the hardest hit areas could be in the Jefferson River Basin. Chief Meteorologist Mike Hurd takes us through the latest report.
The Natural Resource Conservation Service updated their monthly snowpack and stream flow forecast back on May 10th. And for southwest Montana, there's a wide variety of conditions. But one river basin is of most concern, and that's this one behind me, the Jefferson River Basin, for three key reasons.
Dry summer last summer, below normal snowpack, below normal spring precipitation, and early melt doesn't lead to a pretty situation in terms of our overall runoff from our snowpack this year. And we're expecting volumes to be well below average for some of those tributaries in the Jeff.
The Ruby and Red Rocks area within this basin are hurting the most for moisture. The Big Hole doing slightly better. Now, the Big Hole Watershed Committee established a drought action plan over 25 years ago, and that action plan is used by many water basins around the state of Montana.
We'll be meeting and talking about what's coming, hearing from the experts. And folks are ready to make, you know, sacrifices in years of hardship to just make sure that the resource, you know, that we don't let the river run dry and we don't have a large sort of fish kill situation. That's much harder to bounce back from. So we at least have those safeguards in place.
You know, I think communication and outreach about the conditions that we expect is the best way to get ahead of this, you know, and then if we get some really timely rains in June and July and August, we could be in the clear. You know, it just really depends on rain at this point. Snowpack is not going to play a role.
Now I got a Corby.
Oh no.
I'll try this way. See if they the way. They did. They turned around.
Ooh, Bambies. Ooh, there's one right there, in between the fence. Hey. Oh, look at that.
Got him?
Yep.
I'm going to turn around and get him again, maybe.
Wow. Look at that.
Hey there, I'm meteorologist Elizabeth Copeland. If you have a dog like mine, you're going to want to get outside and do as much walking as you can the next few days, because by the end of the week, a very different weather pattern is going to occur. A lot more rain, moisture on the way, much needed, but it's also going to be quite a bit cooler out there, especially Wednesday through Friday. So taking a look out there right now at our First Community Bank iCam out of Hamilton, we're in the 70s and 80s this afternoon. Barely a cloud in the sky, which is why it's kind of hard to believe that just by Wednesday evening, so just 2 days from now at this time, we're going to be talking about winter storm watches. That's right, parts of West Glacier, Marias Pass, McDonald Pass, Rogers Pass, the Rocky Mountain Front, expected to get around 6 to 18 inches, about 4,000 feet and above for our area, or about pass level and above for north central Montana. That's going to make it very difficult for travel, especially during those late night hours and early morning hours when temperatures are coolest and that snow adds up on roadways. So we won't see too much of that accumulation in valleys, but some changes are on the way. Rain makes it back to the forecast. Again, that starts occurring on Wednesday, so our last dry and mild day will be on Tuesday afternoon. A few more clouds in the sky on Tuesday. As those changes occur, we'll be topping out in the 60s on Tuesday afternoon, so quite a bit cooler than today. But by Wednesday, that's when that colder and wetter forecasts make their way into the area, especially western Montana. And we're going to have highs in the 50s for the rest of the week, that Wednesday through Saturday really forecast. And we're also going to have rain for valleys, snow for mountain peaks, but don't be surprised, especially during those overnight hours, if you see a snowflake or two even mix in to those valley floors. Accumulation is not expected, but we will get cool enough for snow to make it all the way to the valley floor before melting on contact with the surface.
Goodbye, Montana.
Today's unseasonably warm pattern stretches into Tuesday, but don't be fooled. This type of weather will not hold. In fact, we are swinging in the other direction. We have a very chilly weather pattern coming beginning Wednesday, but bigger impacts Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So there could be some good valley rain and even some heavy wet snow at higher elevations across western and southwestern Montana. Hello, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Hurt. I got an on-demand storm tracker forecast for you, reporting at about 1:10 p.m. here on Monday, May 17th.
Thank you so much for making season 1 of the Fritz Hot Zone Show with Mr. Fritz so successful. If you have any ideas on topics that I should cover or any items I should taste test for season 2, please let me know in the comments below. Until next time, applesauce.